Salesforce has been around for about 20 years. They were one of those first best-of-breed systems that went after the vulnerabilities of ERP systems. And one of those vulnerabilities, historically, was CRM. And when Salesforce started, they weren't trying to be everything to everyone. They were just trying to build CRM capabilities better than the leading ERP vendors could. And since then, ERP vendors and other CRM upstarts have sort of caught up and created capabilities that are on par with Salesforce. But Salesforce still has a head start. They're the first native cloud CRM solution out there, other than NetSuite, which is also a native cloud solution on both the ERP and CRM side. So this cloud solution, combined with its depth of capability within the sales automation side of things, has given Salesforce a really strong foundation to build on. Now, over time, Salesforce has also created a third-party ecosystem of bolt-ons and applications that can extend and enhance the functionality of Salesforce. And that's a big part of the appeal of Salesforce, is you're not just getting the product itself that Salesforce sells, but you're also having the option to add on third-party applications that can address gaps or industry-specific needs that you might have. Salesforce is a pretty complex product. It can do a lot of different things, a lot of the things I've mentioned throughout this video that other CRM systems can do and more. It's somewhat difficult to maintain and somewhat difficult to integrate all these different moving parts, especially if you start getting third-party applications. So one word of warning about Salesforce is you probably want to make sure you have a fairly robust internal IT capability to be able to manage that software and to be able to manage the capabilities longer term. But if you're a larger organization or even a mid-sized organization that does have those capabilities, Salesforce can be a great option. If you're a smaller organization, there's probably better options out there that are a little bit more right-sized for your needs because, like I said, Salesforce can be a bit complex for the simpler sales organizations. Oracle CRM is part of Oracle's overall customer experience module or capability. And they're one of the vendors, much like SAP, that is really investing in the overall customer experience and looking at how their product can enhance and optimize all the different touch points that a customer may have with your organization from the time they first reach out to you until they sign up with you to become a customer through the time that they're an actual customer and getting serviced by your organization. Now, much like SAP, Oracle CRM can also handle territories, commissions, sales plan, and forecast, those sorts of sales management capabilities. But one of the things that's unique to Oracle, and one thing that Oracle CRM is very strong in, is something called configure, price, quote, or CPQ capability. So if you're an engineering type of organization, or let's say you manufacture products that are make to order, they're complex engineer to order, make to order products, the CPQ module will allow you to feed your sales staff with availability of different parts and products that might go into an end solution. It'll allow them to create a quote based on a configured solution and allow them to price out the solution based on the different components or the different choices that your customers may have. So if that's the type of organization you are, where you have a complex make-to-order type of product that's custom to each individual customer, Oracle CRM can be a great fit. Another cool thing that Oracle CRM does is it looks for signals in your pipeline. It looks for behavioral signals of what your prospects are doing that might trigger a need to reach out to them, and they use artificial intelligence and machine learning to identify patterns or signals that might trigger some sort of outreach from your sales staff. So that's an example of a vendor being on the forefront of technology as it relates to CRM, to use the technology not just to track things that you used to track on paper or in your head, but also to anticipate what buyers might be doing and when the right times might be to reach out to them. Now, Oracle is a flexible product, but the downside of being flexible is that if you're looking for standardization and you really want to tighten up your sales operations and go for something a little bit more common or standardized, a product like SAP is probably going to be stronger, and some of the other products in our top 10 list might be stronger in terms of enforcing standardization. But if you're looking for something that's flexible, can tie into a broader ERP system that Oracle also provides, and you're looking for a breadth of CRM and customer experience capabilities, Oracle CRM is one that you might consider.